It's time for the final of a world martial arts tournament. Brother versus brother. Who will win? Goku or Raditz? Now guys, let's get straight into this video. It's part 4 of What If Raditz Came to Earth Early. So, in the last part, the two brothers both made it to the final. Piccolo was defeated. Now, it begins. Goku and Raditz enter the stage, both smirk at each other, and it's announced that the fight will begin. Raditz charges straight in, elbow straight into Goku's chest, knocking him down. He bounces straight back up and kicks Raditz in the face. Raditz stumbles back before charging at Goku with a fury of punches. Avoiding each and every one, Goku is getting a bit worried. He can't really match Raditz's speed already. He knows that his brother's already stronger than him, but he was hoping that his speed couldn't keep up. Goku has to quickly jump up in the air and try and get some ground away from his brother. Raditz quickly flies up and follows him, and they begin trading blow for blow in mid-air. Goku and Raditz both equally matched. Raditz may be stronger than Goku, he may be faster than him, but one thing that he hasn't anticipated: in their training, Raditz was focused on getting stronger, but Goku was studying his moves. The way he fights, the way he moves, everything about Raditz's technique, Goku has been watching and learning. He now knows how to counter his attacks. Now, every time Goku goes to fire a blow, Raditz, he tries to just overpower him. Goku reading exactly what his brother's gonna do. He may be a bit slower, but because he knows how Raditz is gonna attack him, he's landing his shots. Bear in mind, they're not as much of an impact as what Raditz would deal, but he's still causing damage to his brother. They both get to the ground and charge at each other. Again, trading blow for blow, equally matched. Raditz decides to go unorthodox and swipes Goku's legs. Goku quickly springs back off his hands and he does a backflip to try and gain some ground between him and his brother. Raditz then fires a double Sunday, which Goku has to force into the air. Knowing exactly what Goku would do, Raditz charges at his brother and headbutts him, merely knocking Goku out of the ring. He's clinging on by his toes. Raditz goes to deal another blow, but Goku quickly jumps out, stands on his brother's head and tries to knock him over. Raditz loses his balance for a brief second before getting angry and charging straight back at his brother. Again, the fight begins again, trading blow for blow. The intensity of each of these attacks, it's causing the ring to shake. Everyone in the audience is shocked at how strong these two are. The battle then takes to the air. Now, Goku and Raditz are locked, hands together, like trying to overpower each other. This is when Goku just giggles and smiles at his brother. Raditz smirks and says, "What's so funny, Kakarot?" Goku just goes, "This," and he kicks his brother in the face, knocking him back. Then he flies up a little bit further and fires a Kamehameha wave at full blast, sending Raditz flying down to the ring. He manages to gain composure at the last second and fires a double Sunday back at his brother. Goku, mid-air, he's got nowhere to go. He can't avoid this attack. It hits him directly and he falls to the ring. Both brothers crashing at the same time. Raditz on his back, Goku face first. Both have just taken an incredible amount of damage because of how intense these blasts were. Raditz not as damaged. Goku, he got a lot of damage there. He manages to stand up and he decides now is time to shed his weighted clothing. and the battle begins again. The two are now weakened significantly, and they're still managing to trade blow for blow. Now Goku's weighted clothing is gone. He's managing to keep up with Raditz's speeds. But Raditz has not taken as much damage as Goku, so he still has a fair bit more strength than his brother left. But we all know what Goku's like. He's very tactical. He may not seem it, but when it comes to fighting, he's very intelligent. So Goku fires a Kamehameha from his legs, from his feet, like he did in his final against, I believe it was Piccolo. And Raditz is actually pretty shocked. It was a very clever move to do. And he quickly chases his brother up into the air. Just as like Goku was planning, he stops his Kamehameha, and as his brother approaches him, he smacks him on the top of the head, forcing Raditz to crash down. Goku quickly follows him down, landing first, and before Raditz can realise what's going on, Goku punches him directly in the stomach, taking all of the air out of his brother's lungs and just chucking him to the ground. Raditz has just been dealt a massive amount of damage. He manages to get up, and while Goku is pretty smug and happy about what he's just done, Raditz punches him as hard as he can directly in the solar plex, breaking his ribs. Goku is down. He's not unconscious, but he is severely hurt. Both managing to get up, with both barely any strength left. They go to charge at each other for one last assault. That's when a blast hits the centre of the ring, blowing both brothers back to the edge. They look up, and Piccolo has returned. That's right. He knew that he couldn't defeat them individually. He wasn't strong enough to fight either Goku or Raditz. So Piccolo strategized once he flew off after being confronted by Raditz. He thought, they're both going to reach a final. It's going to be an intense battle. So Piccolo decided to let them hurt each other, let them tire each other out, and then he can just finish them off once they're weakened. This was an ingenious thought from Piccolo. And now he comes down. The announcer says, "Look, you've already lost, Junior. Please leave the stage." Piccolo fires a blast at the announcer's shoulder, breaking his arm and just knocking him unconscious. Goku and Raditz are furious and both charge at Piccolo. But because he's at full strength now, and the two brothers, they've got nothing left really. Piccolo is beating up both Saiyans. They can't land a shot on the full power Namekian. And he is just kicking each of them to the side. So this is when Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Chaozu and Kami come to the edge of the ring saying that they will help. Raditz just shouts, "I don't need your help. Me and my brother can take this Namekian on our own." And both of them fire a double Sunday and Kamehameha wave together. The blast mixing, charging right at Piccolo. They may not have much strength left, but together they are an unstoppable force. The blast severs Piccolo's arm, and while he's shocked at how much power they did have left, Goku charges in and headbutts Piccolo while he's in midair. Raditz flies up and whacks Piccolo on the top of the head, sending him straight to the ground. So they didn't have strength left, but because they caught Piccolo off guard here, they managed to get the upper hand. Piccolo was knocked out because he was not expecting it. We've seen this many times in Dragon Ball, where an incredibly strong fighter has been knocked unconscious because of a blast or hit that they weren't expecting. Most notably when Vegeta knocks out Goku because he wasn't prepared for it, when he was margin Vegeta. So now as Raditz is ready to deal the final blow, Kami says, "Wait." And then he turns to Goku and says, "Goku, I know I could have been a better guardian, especially with this whole Piccolo scenario, but I try to do what's best for the world. I don't want to die now, even if it is for you defeating Piccolo. Goku, will you become the Guardian of Earth and decide what to do? Will you protect this planet? It's only right that the world's strongest man and the most kind human being, if you really are a Saiyan, it means nothing. You can protect this planet. And if you spare Piccolo, you can easily defeat him next time, if he does come back. And I will stay around, and the Dragon Balls will still exist." Goku looks at his brother and says, "What do you think?" Raditz just says, "Well, I think you would be a great guardian, Kakarot." So, Goku accepts the position of Guardian of Earth with his brother's influence, saying that he will only take it if Raditz can stay on the lookout and help him. Kami agrees and says, "Now, one more thing that I know I must do. Now I'm not Guardian of Earth. I don't need to separate my evil, I can just control it." All of the Z Fighters look at Kami in confusion and say, "What does this mean? What are you talking about?" Now Kami fuses with Piccolo. That's right, Kami takes control. So this isn't going to be as strong as when they initially fused, because Piccolo is a lot weaker and they're taking Kami's body, not Piccolo's. This does, however, mean that the Earth's Dragon Balls will get stronger because Kami is stronger. So they get their second wish. And I do not believe that someone can be brought back a second time. For now, we'll just say that a second wish can be granted. So guys, that's where I'm going to leave it. Goku's Guardian of Earth. Kami and Piccolo have fused with Kami being the lead body. And there is no winner in the World Martial Arts Tournament. It had to be abandoned because of the event. So guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.